We're starting with the Olympics opening ceremony finally underway. Take a look right there. Live look at the stadium where after a year-long delay due to this pandemic, the games are finally kicking off in Japan.
That comes amid growing concerns about COVID. Cases in Tokyo hitting a 6-month high. We're already seeing citizens there protesting against the games moving forward. Amy Robach is live at the Olympic Stadium with the latest. Good morning, Amy.
Opening ceremonies got underway a short while ago with fireworks, but not everyone is attending. Simone Biles took to Instagram to say that Team USA Gymnastics did not go to opening ceremonies, in part because of COVID. This all taking place while we still have protesters on the streets of Tokyo demanding that the games be canceled. This morning, after a year-long delay, the Olympics opening ceremony officially underway. A markedly different show from all previous opening ceremonies, moving forward in the midst of a pandemic. Instead of a stadium packed with family and fans, spectators have been banned from the 68,000-seat arena. The only crowd allowed inside? About 950 people, including government officials, VIPs, and foreign dignitaries. And it's not just fans and family who will be watching from home, with athletes required to arrive in Tokyo no more than 5 days before the start of their event, some of them watching from their own living rooms as well, including three-time world champion track star Quanera Hayes.
It's really bittersweet. I'm just going to put on my USA gear and, just pretend that I'm there and still, get the experience at home.
Hayes making the trek to Tokyo tomorrow, her very first Olympics.
How are you preparing yourself mentally and physically for what you're about to walk into?
I do keep myself in a go-getter mentality, and I'm just like, I'm going to fight to the end.
The global pandemic remaining a looming cloud over the games. Now at least 110 accredited individuals testing positive. I spoke with the executive director at the International Olympic Committee just hours ago amid ongoing opposition from Japanese citizens.
How would you describe how things are going right now?
I'm incredibly confident, and I would say happy to be where we're at this point in time.
Are you happy with the numbers where they are? Are you concerned that they're going to go higher?
It's not so much about the number of cases, but it's how we manage the cases.
Is there a scenario in which these games could be canceled?
There's no scenario in which they can be canceled.
Now, around 1/3 of Team USA is expected to participate in person with masks on. They'll be socially distanced at this morning's opening ceremony. We know First Lady Jill Biden will be in attendance, along with a handful of government officials from around the world. They will be there as well, Michael.
And Amy, is there any idea how organizers are planning to compensate for a stadium that is not full of spectators?
Yeah, it is quite a challenge, and that IOC official I spoke to earlier says we're going to see, he describes it as an elegant ceremony. He says this is going to hopefully bring the rest of the world inside Tokyo. They're going to use technology to try and adjust for an Olympic Games being held under very unique circumstances. But of course, as you're hearing, and I think you can probably hear the police shouting at this group of protesters that has been growing in numbers along the streets of Tokyo here. They're making their way toward the stadium. They're shouting at, they're facing off with police. It is certainly an eventful night here, Michael.
Eventful, and as you say, unique circumstances to say the least. Thank you so much, Amy.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.